Hello again. This time we're going to go over heavy weapons. This is one of the more obscure weapon lines because of the fact in a PvP situation it can hit allies and enemies. In a PvE situation it's pretty good in the case that it can help you do area damage to crowds of mobs, so that's always nice. And it also unlocks a few grenades which you can always check on the wiki, but we're not going to go into that extent of detail. We want to make sure we cover this in a timely manner. Heavy weapon revolves around the rocket launcher and grenade launcher weaponry. There is one that is a healing launcher that unlocks at 195 in both first aid and heavy weapons. But of course, as stated before, it hits ally and enemy, so be careful how you use that. The other ones unlock at 165 and 195 as rocket launchers, and there is a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher sucks, don't use it. Heavy weapon scales with both perception and strength. I recommend strength, but you can do it however you want as it's 50-50, whatever is more efficient for your build. The first ability is a long-ranged area of effect, Snare, that slows everyone, including teammates, for a pretty hefty sum. That being said, it can be useful when an enemy is far enough away to be able to snare them. And if you have a group of them and they can time it right, you can effectively keep overwriting it without causing snare immunity. The next ability is Soften 'em Up. This debuffs all of the damage types specifically tied to the rocket launchers and the grenade launcher, slashing, piercing, fire, and acid. It's really nice to ramp up that damage, but again, it hits everyone. It doesn't just hit the enemy. Again, so be careful of how you use that. Finally, we have the stance Suppressive Fire. This increases the damage dealt by your heavy weapons launcher, your grenades, and your mutations, as that's how it works. It's just how the game works. Don't ask. It increases your damage on mutations and the heavy weapons launcher. It's not by much. It's 5 or 10%. Fact of the matter is, it adds up. So if you want to go heavy weapons, my strongest advice to you is find a group to do it. Don't do it solo unless you're maybe killing trash mobs. It's just not efficient. It's a little costly, but in my personal opinion, it's a very enjoyable weapon in group play. So hopefully that helps you with heavy weapons.